First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder, Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's down to third. Anderson has it, and that's the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Shot for Hanley Ramirez. First home run of the campaign for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can group right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Urena has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Realmuto gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rafael Devers has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Brinson. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1 count and the pitch. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Castro over to his right, and that's the third. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher.
A high fastball is in there. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Nope. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Is hit hard on a line to right. A base hit. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And the runner back safely. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw right there, and he is out trying to take third. Drew Butera is into the ballgame here as he takes a 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Red Sox came through when it mattered. Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. In now, Pete James. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Pete James.
This is in the air to left field. Perry on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Well, Matty, if this isn't a microcosm of how bad this team's been struggling lately. We didn't even have a chance to break bread and talk about them, really, and they're already down 3-0. They're going to have to find a way to relax themselves and get back in this ballgame.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Gregorius is there, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Brandon Perry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Perry, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 23rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Pete James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Perry. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball.
Hang on. Right here.
Look at the sliding stop. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Third baseman number 2, J.P. Crawford.
This is line to left. Perry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. Ortiz is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Didi Gregorius.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Perry, and he makes the catch for the second out. A 5-0 finish. Rosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning.
Leading off for the Braves,
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Perry. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still ranging back. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
Horatio Aguila been summoned. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Freddie Freeman. Take a snapshot of now from digging in now for Philadelphia. Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in a swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot.
And late reactions, and they got him. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. His career line with Fultonavich. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ready for another chance? Brandon Perry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Castellanos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And that one just missed outside. Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Runners off for second. And a step off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired. So stepping in, Nick Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Perry is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. Ready once again, Brandon Perry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Hit in the air out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
All right,
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists. not to commit right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Perry is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that goes. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Brandon Perry, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player. Now from SunTrust Park, we're just stepping in for the Braves, Brandon Perry, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Perry is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. The next to bat for Atlanta, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Santana is under it. 1 down. So striding forward now, Brandon Perry. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Sent toward first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the 2-2. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Perry ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 5-2 the final today. Atlanta wrote an important 6th inning to victory. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher, Brandon Perry.
This is skied into short left center. Machado has a play. 1 out. Chris Jimenez is into the ballgame. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder.
High in the air down the right field line. Oh, over to his. He hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Horatio Aguila. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And as we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner at first with 2 down in the inning.
Center fielder number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Perry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Albies rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double.
6-3 the final score today. The Rays put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder Brandon.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 249 the average coming in. 18 homers and 60 runs batted in.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's out number 1. Horatio Aguila.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the...
From Cobb County. Into the box now, Timmy Rader. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there, base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Next for the Mets, Marcus Semien. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perry is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Standing in, Brandon Perry, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Perry. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Brandon Perry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Number 1, shortstop.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 4. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Harry aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Looking at his career totals, Albies brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw. And the runner back. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
13, Butera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
A fastball down near the shoe top.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Newcomb. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready once again, Brandon Perry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brandon Perry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th.
Striding in once again, Danny Valencia. It was a walk in his last trip.
Valencia.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a second.
Digging in once again, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Perry.
First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rader gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next up for New York, Danny Valencia. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Timmy Rader.
Second baseman, Timmy Rader.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Juan Lagares. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. And they're runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. MLB's Cup. Stepping up to the plate, Timmy Rader, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman.
Here now the 2-2.
Number 29.
Heading out towards shallow right. Perry has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Brandon Perry, and now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame, and it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offense.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Rader calls for it. 2 down. And time now to take a look at how these. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Perry is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone just 2 for 13. The 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Perry will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Stepping in for the Braves, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4. Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry will get there, and he puts it away to digging in, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1 on its way. This is in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Matt Harvey is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Harvey.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Semien moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Jerko gets dirty. Got him. The next to bat for Atlanta, Brandon Perry. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit out towards second. Jerko fields from deep in the hole. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Center fielder number 8, Brandon Carey.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers and 61 RBIs. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1 lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ryan Butcher comes on looking for 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th. And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning.
Leading off for Atlanta.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Perry, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Oh boy, this is some serious.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Atlanta get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Ariel Miranda. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Center fielder number 8, Brandon Carey.
No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this one at 248, 18 homers and 61 RBIs. comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Time now for baseball on. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's 2 for 3. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Brandon Perry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped up. Rendon on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, William Alston. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Alston.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perry is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Leandro Valdez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perry giving chase, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Perry has a beat on it, 1 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now is Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Anthony Rendon.
0-1, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Perry on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Perry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Now batting, Anthony Rendon. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So he continues to hit the ball. Ready for another chance? Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
The 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turner over to his right. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Perry. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perry will get there with ease as he puts it away. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Dave Doman earns his 3rd win of the year. It's time for... The next at bat for Atlanta, Brandon Perry, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit